Morning everyone, how are you? I think you're enjoying unit 2 with me. Okay, in this unit, in the first two lessons, we have talked about what? School life, school subjects. And today we will continue talking about what? School, but problems that children can have at school. Can you think with me? Today we have unit 2, lesson 3, of course, okay? Can you think about the answer of this question? What kind of problems can children have at school? Because you're a student, you can identify the answer of this question. You can face some problems, you or your friends at school, okay? Try to guess what are the problems that children face or have at school. Try to think, Okay, some children may find difficulty in understanding the subject, any subject, or asking questions to the teacher in front of other students. They feel shy, or they may find other violent students who fight with them, right? And maybe there are other problems that children can have at school, okay? Okay. We will identify this during today's lesson, okay? We have another question. What kind of behavior causes problems at school? Okay. Now, after we identify or think about the problems children can have at school, what kind of behavior causes problems at school? Try to think. I think it's easy. Some students don't listen to the teacher. Some students talk all the time. Some students are violent with other students, and this causes a lot of problems, right? Right. Let's see now the next part. We will read 3 comments about problems at school. Not 3, I think 5 comments about problems at school. Which of the problems that you talked about in activity 1 are mentioned? It's not important now. We talked about some problems that children have at school before reading, right? Now, let's read some comments from children at schools, okay? Comment 1. There are some kids in our class who just don't want to work. These students, some kind of students, don't want to work at school, in the classroom. They always talk while the teacher is talking. And this is a problem. This is a big problem, okay? He here means the teacher. The teacher keeps stopping to tell them off. Tell them off. What the meaning of tell them off? To punish them with words, to talk to them in a harsh way, to make them stop talking, okay? So the teacher keeps stopping to tell them off, and it makes the lesson slow, not fast. Slow here makes it boring, okay? The rest of us get really tired of it. So this problem, some students in the class don't work and don't want to work. They only talk and talk and talk while the teacher is talking. So the teacher keeps stopping to tell them off, to shout at them, to punish them with words. And this makes the lesson slow for other students and boring for other students, okay? So the other students, the hard workers, feel tired because they can't work, okay? This was a problem that some children can have at school. Let's see the second problem or the second comment. I often don't understand the exercises we do in the math lesson. Okay, this student has a problem with the math lesson. He doesn't understand questions easily in math. But I'm too shy. He's too shy to ask the teacher for help because I'm afraid she will think I'm stupid. Okay, so this student has some difficulty in math, but he feels shy. So he doesn't want to ask the teacher in front of other students. Why? Because the teacher may think he's stupid. He's a stupid student. And this is not right, okay? The student should ask all the time. If you have any question, just take permission and ask your question. It doesn't mean you are stupid at all, okay? It means you want to understand, okay? And this was the second comment or the second problem students face at schools. This is the third comment. Let's read it. Our teacher often puts us into groups of 4 to do activities, okay? So the teacher divides the students into groups of 4 students. The problem is that 2 of us always do all the work. Only 2 of the 4 students work and do everything, okay? The other 2 just mess about. What the meaning of mess about? Mess about means to waste the time without working, okay? So we said 2 of the 4 students work and do everything, and the other 2 just mess about and won't join in with us. They don't join in with us. They don't work with us. And this is something, of course, bad. The fourth comment, let's read it together. I'm frightened. Frightened? What's the meaning of frightened? Frightened means very afraid, scared of something, okay? I'm frightened to speak out in front of the class. I'm afraid that the others will laugh at me. Laugh at me means make fun of me. So this student feels afraid to talk in front of the other students. Why? Because he thinks that other students may laugh at him or make fun of him. Okay? Everyone else in the class seems so confident, not like him. Okay? Am I the only one who feels like this? Of course, he's not the only one, but this feeling is not something good. He should get rid of this feeling. He should be confident. He should talk. Just take the permission from the teacher and talk and participate with other students and the teacher in the class. Okay? Okay. Let's see the fifth comment. Okay? 3 other boys in the class are bullying one of my friends. Bullying? What's the meaning of bullying? Bullying means like being active. Being violent. Being violent towards someone else. When you hit someone, fight with others, insult them. In this way, you are bullying others, okay? So 3 other boys in the class are bullying one of my friends. They call him names, of course bad names, and push him around everywhere. They push him around. It's got so bad that he doesn't want to come to school. Of course, bullying is something dangerous, okay? All students should be nice to others. You shouldn't be violent. You shouldn't push your friends. You shouldn't give your friends names, bad names, because this makes some students hate the school and don't want to come to school, okay? So bullying is another dangerous problem some children find at schools. Okay? Now we have read the 5 comments about some of the problems children can find at school. Now we have a question. Get ready. Match the verbs in blue. Blue where? In the text, in the 5 comments. Okay? You will match these verbs in blue with these definitions. Okay? I read the definitions now. Letter A, waste time. Letter B, make fun of someone. C, punish someone with words. D, do an activity with other people. E, acting in an unkind and aggressive way towards someone. Now, you will pause the video, take notes, or write down your answers, and then come back to check your answers. Go ahead now. Okay, welcome back. I think you did your job successfully. Let's see the answers. We said letter A, mess about. Letter A, yes, waste time means mess about, or the opposite. Mess about means waste time. Letter B, laugh at. Laugh at means to make fun of someone. Letter C, tell them off. Tell them off. Tell them off means to punish someone with words. Letter D, join in with. Join in with means do an activity with other people. And letter E, bullying. Bullying means acting in an unkind and aggressive way towards someone. You are responsible for these idioms: mess about, laugh at, tell them off, join in with, and bullying. You have to understand the meaning and usage of these expressions. Okay? Now, let's move to the next part. This part is a listening part. You will listen to 2 conversations about problems at school. Which of the problems in activity 2 that we have finished now are the friends talking about? So we are going to listen to 2 conversations and identify the problems mentioned in these conversations that we have mentioned in activity 2. You're ready? I think you're ready. Let's start.
Track 10.
1. It's really annoying. Every time we work in groups, Katie and I do all the work. Tara and Rachel don't do anything. They just mess about, talking and laughing. We're really tired of it.
Okay, there are a few things you could do. You could sit and do nothing, so they have to make the first move and start the activity.
Not sure about that one. We probably never get started.
How about giving them specific jobs to do, like make notes or find pictures? Or you could ask the teacher to mix up all the groups so you can work with someone new.
2. I don't know what to do. 3 boys in our class are being really mean to Marcus for no reason. They call him names and laugh at him because he's small. And now they've started to push him around at break times. I've told them to leave him alone, but they just laugh at me.
Why don't you tell the teacher?
Marcus says that if we tell the teacher, he will look weak. It will look like he can't stand up for himself.
It's okay to tell a teacher. If you don't tell someone, the bullying will probably get worse. I know. The teacher can say that he saw the boys bullying Marcus, not that Marcus has told him. How does that sound?
That's a great idea.
Okay, if you need to listen again to the track, you can pause the video and replay the audio again, okay? Now I think you identified the 2 problems mentioned in activity 2 and in these conversations. Okay, we have 2 problems. The first one is that some students in the groups don't want to work. They only mess about and don't want to join in with other students. Okay? So the first problem, messing about. Some students want to mess about, not to work. The second problem is bullying. Okay? Yes, some students are bullying others. Okay? And this is something dangerous. Today, all in all, we talked about what some problems children may have at school, okay? Like bullying, like messing about, like violent actions. like being shy. You have to study this well, to do your homework, to look for your worksheets, and see you soon.